So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the Vikings. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Opposing him, that's Ben Johnson, head coach of the Bears. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. I'm Kate Scotty with Brock Heward and Will Reichert on for the kick. And we're underway in Chicago. Luther Burden now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise.
Vikings get there, they're going to win this round. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Williams from the gun. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's a gain of 8.
Third down. Here's Williams. Big strike here to Moore. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Couple big yards on the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. That right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And kind of imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears 7, Vikings nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wilson with a return here. Massive hit. The ball is out. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
On play action, here's Williams. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's a gain of a yard.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now Williams. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
3rd and long for him here. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Vikings have recovered.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. On play action now, McCarthy. This one finds Thornton. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's on target to Williams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
It's a pickup of 6.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Vikings.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 7.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears send Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on third down.
Third and 6.
They'll throw, third and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Williams. Drops it underneath, Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Vikings' 46-yard line.
To the air yet again, Williams. He'll step up, and there he goes. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bears.
15 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 31.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, here's Swift. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now third down and 9 yards.
Throw here. Third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Williams with third and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
45-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. It's a screen play to Jency. Across midfield to the 45. And he's all the way down to the 36. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the Vikings.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody in that offense.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll come up on first and 10.
15 more yards. That's another Vikings first down.
Back to the air. McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Finds him over the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
This is Jency on second. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
McCarthy throwing on third down. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
14. Bears 10.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Moore with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. First down, Williams to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Caught at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Santos now for the extra point. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
17. Vikings 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And you can see that he's not only leading the NFL in passing yards, but if he keeps playing like he has this season, he should reach 5,000 yards in the immediate future. Running from the pistol here with Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Big strike here to Williams. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Vikings.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bears' 47.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. Going again now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they get to him again! And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Boy, this defensive crew is locked in that O-line's head. They are a-spinning. Back-to-back sacks has this offense on skates, and those blockers can't figure out where this rush is coming from next.
The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That one gains 7. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Handoff running right. Here's Swift. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down, Bears.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes since breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Ty Felton here to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy looking to throw. It's to Williams over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Minnesota spends its second time out here. Another throw here for McCarthy. Wheeled in by Felton. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. This is Loveland working the right side. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings first down.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
A gain of 8 brings up second and goal at the Bears' 1-yard line.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. And no one had a shot at that. It's out the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Out of the end zone. Brings up
Third and goal for McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime.
Minnesota.
It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Vikings do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And this is Rashee Rice. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Falcons had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He only had a couple of catches in this game, but what a big one here. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos taking on the Cleveland Browns. And it's the veteran, one of the best in the game, Nick Chubb. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in, 22 yards on the touchdown. The Broncos find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, let's give you a look at the playoff picture in the AFC through 15 weeks. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Wilson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3.
McCarthy to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Vikings first down. A gain of 13.
No good play action here. It's McCarthy. It's into the hands of Edwards. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offensive line. This is second and 4.
It's a pick over 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air. McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And off to Genty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds, down at the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Here's McCarthy to throw. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
Vikings 28, Bears 24. Will Reichert.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Complete left side to Robinson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Good pickup, and he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Williams with the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
First down now, ball at the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Escapes the defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Williams to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw right side hauled in by Kinetik. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Looking to throw. Pass complete to Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To the air yet again. Williams. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 5 brings up.
Sticking in the air. It's Williams. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Williams to throw on 3rd. This one's caught. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wilson with a return here. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Has him running the comeback. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. He's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, McCarthy finds a seam down the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
It's a gain.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one doesn't go far.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. McCarthy throwing here. Looking middle, he's got Jefferson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. First down throw by Williams. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Williams to throw on first. On him quick, and they bring him down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 7.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
16 yards on the play. It's now third.
QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
One in behind center with Swift. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Williams on the play action. Cut at the 10-yard line. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 21 more yards. That's another Bears first down. First and
Part of the
goal at
reason
the
I leave you
5-yard line.
pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Romadudze touchdown. His third through the air this game. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
Makes the score
That
Bears
one splits the
38,
uprights.
Vikings
And the
30.
Bears push their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Coming left is Jency. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
26 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Give right side to Corum. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a race down the right side. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a fourth-quarter lead. We are going to have to dig into the scouting reports from when he got drafted, Brock, because I'm not sure any of us knew he had that kind of run in him.
No, that's usually one of the scat backs on the roster that we expect to hit home runs. Even a receiver out of that backfield if they're feeling fancy. But a fullback breaking away for that type of run,
Yes, sir.
I think he surprised us all with those afterburners.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
Bears 38.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
Moore with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. First down, Williams to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Williams from the gun. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Brings up a third down and 10
Third
yards.
down, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Vikings and their QB, J.J. McCarthy, returning to the field on offense. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's McCarthy. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy.
Brings up 2nd.
And another grab for Williams. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
1st down. It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Minnesota.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
13 more yards. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So Reed, they'll give it to Genty. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
McCarthy on the sneak. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Vikings now lead by 10. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. As their quarterback, Brock, he's the one told them to get it done in moments like this. But even though he's the one who scored, you and I both know he is not the one who made it happen on that 4th down.
It's pride up front. That was all the guys up top that just said, listen, man, we are going to work this thing. We're going to give you a push. And, Kate, let me tell you, as a quarterback, you know right away. You can feel that push and that surge. And those big guys led the way for 6.
3rd and now to return it. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. 1st down, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, Williams. Odunze's got it right side. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears at a 2-score deficit.
1st and 10.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. To throw, Williams. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. So he's able to bring the return to a stop, but now it looks like he was shaken up in the process. They're going to bring out someone to look at him. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. Oh, he lost the football. And the Bears have it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
Hey, kid, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
It's his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Bears trying to get everyone's sense. They're going quickly here.
And the Bears, first down.
Williams on 1st down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Look at the pace here as the clock continues to run.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 30-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Bears trying to get everyone's sense. They're going quickly here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. It's a screen play to Genty. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 2nd and 3 now. They give up the guts. It's Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's running up for him. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
The coverage by Daxton Hill.
Here's Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.